Oh no! You give away all our secrets.
And welcome back to Bearded Ramblings, where due to a fuck up with the, and now once again the hat comes on. That's a nice touch from you there, Krendar. My co-host, Krendar.
Yeah.
I like the hat.
Elf King,
Thank you.
the king of elves, although it is disputed by several other elves. And welcome back to... And
Oh no!
Some guy called...
You give away all our secrets.
Oh, what?
Wait.
Oh. Whose speaker are we getting there?
That would be mine, but it's gone now.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I just have to fix up the cameras because I turned off the screen share. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Shabisky is just going to become like his icon, Fat Bisky, because he's all wide.
He's just in widescreen resolution.
No. IMAX Shabisky.
Bah. Oh no! Look, if anybody's loud enough to be IMAX, it's Asterios.
Well, we don't have Asterios. We have Shabisky.
That's true.
He was a treat. We can get
IMAX was last week.
Yeah. Now we're back to the 70s porn theaters.
Nice.
They got the groomer Shabisky on here. I'm not watching this bullshit. Well, no, the thing is that Shabisky has been maligned. He isn't just a groomer. He also beats puppies. So, like, you don't pigeonhole him like that. All right? Like, he has range. He sets fire to orphanages. He eats...
Lots of different talents.
He eats McDonald's and says that it's very good.
Whoa, let's not get carried away.
Hey, wow.
Hey, he's just living his best Shabisky life. Unlike me, where I cry myself to sleep wondering, why the hell didn't I die in Nam? Then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, several reasons why I didn't die in Nam. Unless the afterlife is weirder than Jacob's Ladder.
Chief amongst them, I have not been there.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I'm just mad because he won't groom me. Well, of course he won't groom you. You don't groom yourself. You have to start by self-control and self-respect, and then the groomers will come for you. The fucking advice for incels, but towards groomers. Don't.
Yeah, but you got to take care of yourself. You have to groom your own body before they will.
Oh God, this is an actual skit from Brass Eye.
Is that how that works? I'm not sure.
Personal grooming joke? No? Okay.
That is actually a skit from Brass Eye, where they the very first episode I think was like child abductors. And one of the hosts has his son there with this so-called child abductor, who's like he's like in stocks on stage, and he comes up and he's like, "Hey guys, do you see this? This is my child." And he's like, "Yeah, I bet you want to do things to him, huh?" "Not really, no." "Why not?" "Because he's ugly." "I'm sorry, what?" "Yeah, he's ugly."
What?
Look at him. He's gorgeous. What do you like about him? And he's like, "Daddy, can I go home now?" Shh. It's okay, honey. I'm defending your honor. Oh God, that
what a show.
That lasted 8 episodes before it was cancelled. Anyway, so yeah, tonight is going to be hopefully a fun and dandy one, full of many shenanigans and little misunderstandings. But
ideally,
yeah, it's crappy bearded ramblings otherwise, and more than one technical problem, probably audio based. So yeah, beforehand though, we have ourselves some shilling to do. Up here at the top, we have Bearded Boozathon 2.0. Last time was a hoot, and with your help, we can have a hoot again. So if you donate, Krendar, explain to them what will happen if we reach our goal.
If we reach our goal, then we will use that money to go out and buy some nice mid-shelf hooch. And the following episode, we will be all drunk.
Yep.
As we were last week.
I was generally impressed with you guys getting your value for your money. Beyond that, obviously check out the Discord, check out Twitter, all that good stuff. You'll find it in the links down below, along with links to the Krendar and to Shabisky's channel. It's the me, the Krendar.
It's the me and that guy, the Shabisky. Whoa.
Whoa, Shabisky. That was a bold statement. Brave, true, honest, sexy. Very
Something
sexy.
I believe in.
From the heart.
And the loins.
Something I truly believe in.
I believe in his loins as well.
I believe in a thing called Love Biscuit. Anyway, with enough rigmarole. There, close enough. We might as well get right into it. With a story that I think Shabisky will be very unhappy to... No, what am I saying? He's a good Christian boy who doesn't like drugs.
Drugs are icky.
Drugs are very icky. Of course, it might help if you guys at home can see. Bloop,
maybe.
Bloop, bloop.
How much is that in dollars?
A similar amount. I think euros are close to the US dollar, aren't they?
A little bit more in our favor.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
say they're worth more than $1, I think.
Yeah. Okay, that was weird. The stream there.
Say like 1.1 million, 1.2, somewhere around there.
There we go. I don't know what was going on there with the layers. Yeah. 3 arrested and cannabis were 72. That's a whole. Look at all the nugs. Look at all those nugs. Look at that. It makes
pretty nuggy.
It is many nugs.
You could that would last Shabisky all of a week, you know?
Yeah.
If he paced himself.
Although, guess what? If I was in Dublin and I wanted to have a little bit of a smoky smoke, this would have affected me.
This guy is unfucking believable.
They're halfway done, bam.
Oh my god, thank you so much, person who will appear in a few seconds on my screen, hopefully, unless the screens are all messed up, in which case, arg. And I will hate myself for it. Lucky Larry, thank you so much with the... Oh shit, you weren't kidding. $40 dues. Thank you so much.
Damn.
Yeah, well, that's the way to start an evening.
That's some nice dollary dues right there.
Loki. Wasn't expecting that. So, this would actually affect me because Meath, Dublin and Louth, there's not that many people, so by default there's not that many of anything. So that would have affected me if I was like, God, you know what I would love to do? Go to a country that has legal weed and nothing else. We're assisted by revenue in searches. That's a bit weird. Like, we actually got the revenue office in to support like a drug bust.
Is that your like tax people or
Pretty
what?
much, it's our IRS.
Weird. That is really strange. The IRS would never be involved in a drug bust here.
No, they might pass it down to like the appropriate authorities. But
DEA.
You know what I do love about America though? I love how the fact that firearms and alcohol are handled by the same department.
And tobacco.
Yeah, but that's not the funny part though.
Yeah.
Firearms and alcohol, a natural combination.
Yeah.
All you need is firearms, alcohol, and a trip to Vegas or something like that. Bookies. Firearm, alcohol, and bookies.
That sounds about right, yeah.
That's an evening. A bad evening, probably, because one thing will never lead to the other. Yeah, the bookies will lead you to drink, which will lead you to your gun. That got bleak.
Well, and then that leads back to the DEA.
Yeah. That's when they're called out. It's a circle of life. Being tamed
Sounds about right.
Ashbourne and Ashbourne is like a really famous part in Ireland. If I'm right, that's where the horse racing happens.
Speaking of which,
yeah. But yeah, no, this is just I thought this was interesting because, well, shabby on. Also, just the sheer image of it is glorious and sad because not a single person is going to get lit except for the guards who stole it. I mean,
Yeah, most
seized
likely.
it.
Seized it. Yeah.
I mean, you can't keep all of that in the evidence lockup. They're going to run out of room. They gotta do something to get rid of it.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
I've got
just
a
won't
big.
fit.
I've got a big basement at my house, so I'll just take it home.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Imagine the size of the hotbox you could make by making a bonfire out of this stuff.
An auditorium, like maybe a high school auditorium,
God.
not the biggest, but like it'd just be like a fucking.
Oh no, that's what you could do. You could hold a concert in like a big indoor concert hall, and then have a have all this stuff on a bonfire in the middle.
Well, so like you wouldn't.
Everybody's passed out everywhere.
You wouldn't want to burn other shit with it though, like wood or something.
No.
Like the smoke inhalation would be like super bad.
Yeah.
So like you'd want something more like a I don't really know, like something really. I'm not really sure what you'd have that would be big enough for that.
Just dump all the bags of weed in a pile and just by itself.
I mean, yeah, but how would you torch that big of a pile? That's what I'm saying.
Shabby.
I don't know. We got to refer to the expert here. Yeah.
Like Shabby, how would you?
Come on.
I've seen videos of people hotboxing and doing like crazy stuff. There's one where I saw people doing wax, and there's this like big hot plate thingy, and they were just burning the wax on the hot plate in the room.
How do you think? How do you think logistically you could burn like a kiddie pool amount size?
I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking a kiddie pool.
Like, but I mean, because I'm guessing how much that would like, because that was a lot of bags in that picture. So I'm guessing that like, rough estimate on amount, but like, how would you burn that much bud all at once? I don't even like, practically speaking, how would you do that? I don't even know.
Maybe coat it in like a thin layer of something that's flammable but not toxic.
No, I don't think there is such a thing.
Alcohol.
I've burned ethanol. That's not a nice smell or a feeling in your throat.
Yeah, you definitely should not use anything else to burn it, is what I'm saying. Like, that's not, no, don't add any substances to it.
Maybe you reorganize it and get rid of all, like, if there's any, like, loose bits, like seeds or stems or anything like that, and just leave the pure bud. But, I mean, it looks like it's already has been, so...
I mean, yeah, that still leaves the same logistical problem. That's what I'm asking. Like,
That should be.
I mean, maybe you.
Maybe.
I mean, theoretically, I guess you could do something like an enormous, like, hookah bowl type thing. So, like a really big, like, brazier kind of thing. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do it like what they used to do in like ancient temples, where you'd have the big brazier and they'd sprinkle some herbs on it to.
Oh yeah.
Get the smoke going.
Yeah.
I don't know how those burned up, but I guess you could do something with like something electric now. That's the thing. So you wouldn't have to have like something else to burn it. You could.
Well, in that case, it would just be on like some hot coals or something.
Or you could. I mean, I guess maybe a hot plate would do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It does seem like it would be fun to find out.
It'd be a weird concert.
Unless you really fuck it up. Now this is a tragedy that's gripping Britain in a way that hasn't been seen since Madeleine McCann. God rest her tiny soul. Appear after gentle soul road safety officer Alan is kidnapped. Here's the only known picture of Alan. And someone stole him. And
there's a picture of him on the right after he was kidnapped.
Yeah. Poor Alan. The mannequin warned speedsters approaching the Aberdeenshire village, but locals had been left stunned by his disappearance. Road safety officer Alan has been kidnapped from his post, and residents of Brainamar is appealing for his return. 2 months had been stationed in Aberdeenshire for 2 months to slow down for like the 30, which is when you're driving through a little village like my one, you do slow down to like a real chloral, but it's because it's so tiny, like you barely notice it, then you're just off on the main road again. Alan last seen before disappearing, not of his own volition. I would hope not, or else that's raising
Typically-
other questions.
This just
Yeah,
became a
'cause-
horror movie.
I was gonna say also, if he left on his own, that wouldn't really be a kidnapping now, would it?
No. Although, do mannequins, even sentient mannequins, have rights?
Do objects have rights?
He left the room and violated his own rights.
The real question is, how fast was he walking when he left? That would be ironic. Just belting it down. In Facebook post, she wrote, Alan took great pride in his role of reminding people to drive into Bremere from Glenshee on the A93.
Did he? Did we ask him what his opinion was?
I think we just made assumptions based on his placid, empty stare.
That is not the stare of pride, in my opinion.
I think he's wondering what he's going to have for lunch, at best.
I'd be less creeped out if Data was standing there telling people to slow down. Like, ugh.
He's wondering whose soul he's going to have for lunch, you mean?
Yeah. That's how he just needed one more. And that's how he escaped. In Facebook post, he wrote, Alan took children.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Finally. He was
Children,
finally
elderly folk, and red squirrels are all at risk if people forget. Now he's gone, and not of his own volition.
I just need one more soul, and then I can be a real boy.
I thought children, the elderly, and red squirrels were the types of souls he was looking for at first. I was like, wait, what?
You got to get the correct mix.
Because now that he's escaped,
Yeah.
he's going to terrorize the town at night, just stealing people.
No brown squirrels though, only red squirrels.
Oh, hell yeah. Because they're the cutest.
He's got standards.
Someone has taken him. Have you seen Alan?
I think I would know if I'd seen that.
You know what? I want the next morning Alan to just show up in front of like one of these people's houses.
Oh my fucking god!
He's outside like the church.
No, he's just right outside somebody's door one day on their porch. They go to leave for work, and he's just right there, and they're just like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, actually, yeah, even better.
Shit.
Whoever wrote this article, on their way to work tomorrow morning, they open the front door, and there's Alan right there.
Oh my god! Staring.
It's like
staring into them,
looking around for the people who brought it, but CCTV cameras showed later all that happened was there was an odd flicker of light, and then Alan was there.
Yep.
He doesn't move when he's like a weeping angel from Doctor Who. When you look at him, he doesn't move. But if you turn away or blink, he's like five times closer to you. Oh, Alan.
Mm-hmm.
May you long terrorize people.
They have to assign somebody at the studio the job of like they rotate somebody around to always be staring at him at all times so that he doesn't run away again.
Oh, what a job. Did they give you eye drops at least? Like, you wouldn't even be able to like...
Well, that's why they rotate, you know?
Yeah, it would be like that scene from Clockwork Orange where he's like strapped in like the straight jacket and they're putting drops in your eyes.
And in the meantime, if you have to blink, you have to do it one eye at a time.
Interesting training montage.
It's really hard.
Now we move on to America, and once again, Tiger Woods is not a very good driver, apparently.
Huh.
The dumb Tish.
I think he's been going through some crap again. I don't know.
From what I heard, he was
lady troubles.
He was really angry with somebody right before storming off, and then this happened.
Oh wow! So
he's probably driving all reckless and angry.
Apparently, he wasn't drunk. That's the only thing. But
no. But being angry can make you real dumb while you're in a car. Just saying, like it's I've been in the car with other people who have been angry before, and it's pretty terrifying, honestly. And also, I have driven angry before, and had to stop myself and be like, "Whoa, slow down," freaking out. Like,
I mean, did Jim Carrey teach us not to drive angry?
Oh man.
Statement posted golfer's Twitter account by his TGR Foundation. Anja Mahajan, Chief Medical Officer, Harbor UCLA Medical Center, where the sportsman is undergoing emergency surgery by orthopedic trauma specialist, said Woods suffered significant injuries to his right lower extremity. So That would be.
His right
Us
leg.
plebs call that a leg.
Yeah. Those were
Which
a
is-
lot of big words for little brain
Right
to me.
lower extremity. Like just right leg. You could just say right leg.
Here's more details.
It won't make you sound like less of a doctor to say right leg. Like
I guarantee you there might be someone in the chat saying, actually.
Actually.
Communicate open fractures affecting both upper and lower portions of the tibia and fibia bones, which are fun to say. Tibia and fibia were stabilized by inserting a rod into the tibia. Then you found out later it was his coccyx.
now he'll set off metal detectors.
Lewd.
You sure that the metal rod wasn't like a sand wedge?
No.
Additional, don't worry, it's handle first, not head. I'm not that cruel. Additional injuries were bones, foot and ankle were stabilized combination of screws and pins. Oh god, that must have hurt.
Take a while to heal from that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how he's gonna play. Like honestly, because
He might not.
yeah,
Yeah, he might not be. I mean, well, it might just take him. I mean, if he doesn't have too many injuries to his upper body, he might be okay. It just depends on how long he'll be able to like stand and walk.
Yeah, I mean, that honestly, in golf, all you really got to do with your legs is walk around. So
Right.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
the
I'm saying.
posture is kind of important, so it really does depend.
It
on
is.
Depends
so
how
it just
flexible he'll be.
depends.
Mm.
Yeah.
Of course, I've heard from golfers that Tiger Woods is actually really overrated. He's not really all that good of a golfer.
I don't really know a whole lot about golf. I just,
Yeah, same. But I remember here and there, like he's just not the most one. And then all the drama that comes out of him, like his remember his ex-wife attacked his car with like his golf clubs and shit.
Yeah. I remember that. South Park made jokes about that. Like they had people playing a video game in the beginning of an episode of that, where it was her chasing him with golf clubs.
Did
you ever see that episode?
Yeah. I don't remember what the main plot was about it.
I just remember that beginning part of the episode, honestly.
Yeah, so he's remained more or less intact, a cushion to survive. Yeah, so his car basically. Oh my god, he looks like an angry World War II German tank operator.
Yeah.
Like in like the desert campaign.
Yeah, just replace those glasses with goggles and.
Yeah. Like get him behind an 88mm. Jesus Christ. Woods was alert and talkative.
Shabisky, you got to stop interrupting us like that all the time.
Shut up.
Damn it, Shabisky. This isn't your show. I'm sorry we had to make you stop people streaming, but for God's sake, let someone else talk for once.
I'm glad Obama got in that car crash. I don't
care. Well, they both are Asian.
Oh.
I don't know where I was going with that. It was just
I don't.
I bet you someone.
Who says you have to be going anywhere? It's all good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's something like Trumpster Bob. Like, yeah, I told you.
Yeah. So when are we getting him on the show?
Never, ever, ever next week. Never, ever, ever. I want to be on the show. All right, next week we're going to have Trumpster Bob on. We're not doing it sober. Yeah, we are not doing it sober.
That would be such a mess of a show.
Oh, it would be terrible because unless you agreed on everything he said, no matter how insane, it would
He'd constantly berate you.
Yeah. And even then, like, he would say that, like, he'd still insult us as well, which is, like, fucking hilarious. But, just because he thinks
goddamn morons.
Morons! Or calling us the F word over and over again. I explained to Elf what the butthole challenge was.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And what about the AOC clit challenge?
Yeah, splay yourself on a screen and send it so you can, because then otherwise your law won't let you do that.
Also, being reasonable won't let you do that, but whatever.
There's a reason that even DP can't handle having him on for more than 5 minutes at a time.
Oh no,
yeah.
Billy can. Other people occasionally can, but Ben, no, it's like a ticking clock. Like he gets 10 minutes at best.
I'm with Ben on this one.
Oh yeah, fuck's sake.
I'm usually sick of him well before Ben gets rid of him.
I don't know why they need to bring him on. Honestly, we know what he's going to say. Like he's just
Says the same shit every single time.
The sad, evil-filled man who's so dumb he doesn't realize none of his lies work.
Although I do love that one time they caught footage of him like so trash that he fell into his monitor. And,
we watched that, didn't we?
Yeah, and when he was walking around his room, you could hear the empty beer cans on his floor.
Yeah, he falls down on like live as a guest on someone's stream, and he just goes, "What the hell?"
That was so good.
It's glorious. All right, so yeah, Obama got himself into a car crash. Let's see. Oh, here is one that I've had on the list for a long while now, but we've never gone into it, and no context is needed at all for this ad because I don't think context could exist.
In fact, I'm already getting the sense that you know what? I just demand that there is no context. Period. I don't even know what I'm about to see. Oh my! I don't know who this guy is, but he's making a new horror movie. Oh, she's gonna drink him his soul now.
What just happened?
Oh, his face
Just like
exploded.
ascended to a higher plane. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at that green screen. Is it not glorious?
It's pretty good.
It's like
what is happening?
That
was an ad?
It's an
What
ad.
are they selling?
Yeah.
What are they selling?
I don't know what country it is. I don't.
Looks like they're selling drugs.
Just all the drugs.
Yeah.
Is that what they're trying to sell?
I'm. Tell me what number to call. Just tell me what number.
He would know. He's our resident expert.
He's that meme with Fry from Futurama. I'll take 8. No, it's shut up and give me money. Shut up and take my money.
Yeah. Shut up and take my money. Yeah.
That was a fucking trip,
wasn't it? I knew no matter at what point I could always show that regardless of context and it would be fitting.
You can't give context for that. How do you explain that to somebody? What?
I mean, now that I've seen it, now I want to know what the fuck it was supposed to have been about. But I'm glad I watched it without context first.
Okay, so let's break it down a little bit. It starts with this pillar in these buildings that are crushing other pillars, and makes all the pillars run away. And then
a demon comes out of the pipe.
Yeah, it forms into a guy's face.
Right. Are we really searching for symbolism in this? Because I watched the whole thing the first time. And...
No, I'm actually looking for any idea of what country this might be or something like that. Because this is the only way I think I'd know, because it's like a
there's the money.
Note. Yeah, so where's this banknote come into? Santa Maraca, what is this? Turkey?
South America somewhere?
Well, this guy...
or maybe Turkey, I don't know.
Is from Venezuela.
Well, Santa, I know, is...
the show is called...
Spanish word.
Hivanat Herat. Oh my god. It's Finnish! It's from Finland!
Oh.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Is their logo just a little kid pissing?
Yeah.
I think it's like a fountain.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a satire show. Okay, so that's fair enough. But
okay.
Yeah, that makes it a little more not nightmarish with totally being nightmarish.
Yeah, it's still weird. Is that like the opening theme or?
Yeah, that's the introduction. Oh, it's called Gentlemen, Ladies and Gentlemen. Is a Finnish years. Finnish years. It didn't translate properly. 1990 to 1996, graduate of political satire series. Okay, yeah, I don't think the translation's got to do as much good here.
Huh.
I mean, it sounds like it's a show making fun of politics.
Yeah. I'm guessing the idea
That's
is
all we
that
need.
he's kind of like breaking the system. That's why all the other pillars are trying to stop him.
I don't know. I don't know. I think
I could go crazy trying to find meaning here. But it's.
I mean, they already went crazy before they made it, so.
Well, let's look at something a little less insane. A bunch of musical making robots have decided to retire.
Yeah, a bunch of. There were 2.
A bunch. That could be a very odd bunch, but it would still technically be a bunch. Shut up, Shabisky. I know what I'm talking about.
I don't disagree with you. Don't beat me up.
I couldn't beat you up because I love you, you see. Not in that way, but in more of a... Oh, he's disappointed.
Oh, man.
It's like in the direction this was going.
All I'm going to say is if we ever do meet, we have to... I'll wear some kitty ears and we can try on coats together.
I'll bring a leash.
Oh, that's what Fuente should have done, is brought a leash.
I think he couldn't have in any way tried to salvage it if he had brought the most obvious things, which were all the sex toys he brought. But they were back in the hotel.
There you go.
And the robots who rule the world. On Monday, Daft Punk exploded themselves in the desert, and one of them did. But it's really the end. The electronic duo myths remain untarnished. But that should be T.
It's it's kind of a.
Unvarnished.
I mean, it's like, in a way, it's good because like they
kind
could
of
have decided to sell out also, but they didn't. They decided to retire instead. So,
it'd be better to retire than just like totally running out of steam first.
Right? You know? Like, kind of like bowing out gracefully instead of like, trying to prolong it way long. Like a lot of people do that. A lot of artists seem to just like drag it out when they could just stop on a high note and like, be remembered fondly instead of them making like several more albums and then people going, oh, those last albums sucked and like, that kind of stuff.
Kind of like what's happened to the...
Was it Get Lucky? I don't know.
It's like what happened with The Simpsons. They've ran out of steam ages ago, according to most people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like TV shows, entertainment does it in general because they just try to like milk it as long as possible. But yeah.
Now it ran dry years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's just squirting out puffs of dust.
But like, I mean, they also did like they do like live DJing and stuff like that too. So they haven't just produced albums and stuff. They like that's how they got started, and I think they still occasionally did that kind of stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, for the last year, they wouldn't have been able to do that.
Actually, here's a question:
I don't
have
think
they
I can
ever
click on any of these videos, by the way, just for copyright reasons?
Right.
Have they ever gone on a show or done anything without their helmets on? Does anybody know what they look like?
People know what they look like. There's pictures of them.
I'm actually a little disappointed.
The pictures are kind of like older, but they don't perform without their helmets. No.
I think I saw an interview with them with their helmets off.
Right, that's what I mean. They don't perform without their helmets, but they have shown their faces before. Yeah, one of them is also like significantly taller than the other.
I like the suits and the helmets. Yeah,
I really like the way the helmets from a really early time in their career could actually light up with messages. I mean, it's kind of normal now, but it was so. I still think it's so cool looking. Like text will just fly right by.
I have somebody painted a picture of them, and I have it hanging on my wall by my desk. Actually,
it's a very good picture.
Thanks. I bought it for like $40.
Oh, DJ Hero. Oh, bless
That'd
you.
be kind of fun. I played DJ Hero. I like Guitar Hero.
I liked them in Tron, even though they only appear once. But it made perfect sense that they showed
They
up in
only
Tron.
appear once, but they wrote the entire soundtrack, so they didn't have to do much appearing.
Mm.
So
They were
yeah.
so unique looking. Like it was such
Yeah.
a.
They fit perfectly in Tron.
Yeah, the masks
though.
were so good.
Yeah.
I actually wonder what the history behind them is. I swear if I read they'd say like they had them commissioned or they made them. Oh, here's them with their doing an interview.
It does
and they
make me. It makes me sad that they're retiring, but still, yeah. I mean, like they were basically the reason I got into electronic music in the first place.
Look,
So.
Daft Punk's cameo appearance in Interstellar 555.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh. I guarantee you people ship them as a couple. They seem like a very cutesy one.
Have you never been to 4chan, sir?
Oh, okay.
I guarantee you people ship them as a couple.
I'd be shocked if they hadn't, for sure.
Everything gets shipped.
They're an artistic duo that is the same sex. People definitely ship them together.
I mean, it doesn't matter what sex they are. They'll get shipped together in any combination.
Also, usually if there's only two of them, people will just do that easier because it's like, oh, there are only two of them and they spend all their time together. Ooh.
Right, exactly.
Any duo. You're
Plus
right.
that movie they made that they that epilogue is taken out of.
Well, its epilogue is literally the epilogue to that movie.
Yeah. But like when they blow up, like
yeah,
you know, like oh wow, that's just kind of writing for itself, isn't it? Yeah, that's some cool shit that like we were all lucky to be. You know what else? Right now, there's only one band I really like that's sort of similar to this in a different vibe, at least. Gorillaz. So when they finally break up or change or do whatever, then I'm gonna be out of bands like that.
Yeah. They are another cool band that has like an interesting like persona though, because you don't see them. You see the animated versions of them.
Oh, I love this one when they're in like the giant pyramid.
Yeah,
so cool looking. I remember them having a big fight on like an MTV Music Award once over what to get for lunch, and they're fighting. One of them screaming for chicken nuggets. No, but it's all in French. Hilarious. But it's all like Robo French. Robo French. No, they were cool, and you know, like you're right about that. Like it's totally better to just like bow out on your own terms than just vanish and like degrade and shit.
Better to end on a high note. Better to end on a high note than yeah.
Okay, so I mentioned this on if I'm right, this is it. Now, does anyone here know who what's his name? Fort Connor or something like that his name is?
Nope. Never heard of him.
He is a YouTuber, or no, he's a Twitch star, one of many, that was in Texas. And during the lockdown, this guy here, if I'm right, got all the big Twitch stars he knew in like a house, and they were going to do a big charity stream because he actually had power. So they all kind of came over, and they're all really grateful, of course, as you would be, considering Texas for the longest time was completely without power. And this guy here, down the corner, you're just going to make him out now. There, him with the ridiculous haircut.
Oh my God, is that who I think it is?
Who is it?
That's looking like a certain Genesis.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't even think of that. And he is in Texas too. Oh, why didn't they get Jared? He's like the biggest person out of Texas besides Egghead. They didn't get Egghead either.
Oh well, obviously that's a gigantic failure if they don't get Eggy.
I know, right? Although in all fairness, like Egghead did have a lot of millions of Americans. He did suffer, but he's got the shit back now. But the thing is, listen to what Sir Hair's-a-Lot here, who I do believe is the guy that is now being cancel cultured. Listen to what he says, and listen to how everyone responds.
Here, but that's so fucked up. Nah, I don't want to hear shit. That's fucked.
No, think about it. Realistically, what do you need to survive? Food, water, heat.
And internet.
We barely survived. You're lucky this electricity is on. If this wasn't on, you'd be miserable like we have in the last 3 days.
Right, but we didn't have blankets. I could survive weeks with the blanket that I have now. I could survive weeks. I'm not kidding.
You want to survive weeks? Because all of us make fucking $2.6 million a year playing fucking video games.
Who makes $2.6 million? Back up a little bit.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Half these motherfuckers make $25,000 a year.
And they have kids.
I just want to point out there's this one guy who came into the room and immediately backed out. Look at that guy there in the door frame.
$5,000 a year.
And they have kids.
Run, my dude. You do
He's
not
like,
want
nope.
I don't want any
Like
of this shit.
I just came in for a snack. I'm gonna leave now.
Right, and they got kids. Man, fuck that. I don't like that high-roading bullshit. You're in a $2.5 million house talking like that. That's easy to talk like that.
No. That's a house is a house with no power. A house is equal to another house.
No shot.
They don't have power, no heat.
No shot.
It's all the same.
Yeah, so they're not putting up with this for 1 minute because they realize that they're incredibly fortunate to be in such a great location.
At least they realize it, right?
Yeah,
like
he is not getting. He doesn't understand. He's been detached from.
Whatever. I'd be a badass anyway. Is what he's saying.
That's fucked up.
Also, I like how the lady.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna hug my comfort plushie while I wait for these idiots to stop arguing.
I don't blame her. She's like, no, I don't want.
She's like, make them please stop.
I'd like to say that's me, but I'd honestly be like yelling at him because it appears that there's booze in the mix here since he just tipped up a bottle.
Yeah,
like,
I think
I'd probably be pretty angry with him because like it would get heated if he started saying stupid crap and I was drunk. Like, that wouldn't end well.
I feel sorry for this dude. Like, dude, sit down. Just get a chair.
Is there not maybe they don't have enough chairs and he's just like, you guys sit first. I don't know.
You're a man for that, bro. But the thing the kids, the thing the families that are less fortunate.
It's different, sure.
Of course it's different. You're a fucking 21.
I didn't think of the kids. My bad. Right?
Okay, here he is now trying to like back off. Like, I didn't think that poor people are suffering more than us incredibly wealthy people. You know,
think of the kids.
What is the point of you getting mad about me saying that one part is partially true?
Because I think it's fucking wrong and entitled of us. We're sitting here comfortable.
Dude, my dad worked at a gas station my whole life. What is?
So it's not like you guys are living in a palace, getting paid to play video games.
Yeah, just because your dad didn't get paid for being on YouTube doesn't mean you're not living comfortably. Like, come on.
I like how you can tell he like victimizes himself there. My dad worked at a gas station. Like, oh, poor you.
Dusting off that old chestnut. I'm pretty sure he's used that one before.
You could tell.
Well, his dad could be like the owner of a gas station or something too, or the GM. That could be decent money.
The winter fucking crisis.
You're saying we're entitled, like we grew up entitled.
I'm not saying we're fucking entitled. I'm pointing out why I got angry. And
I don't think he was saying they're entitled. I think because they all understood, except maybe this dude right here. But the thing is that like it's how he was acting entitled.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can be raised from like dirt poor. It'd be like if it's like when a much smaller streamer is just constantly going like, I deserve to get donos. Like when the quartering didn't get any money, didn't get any likes, didn't get any following, and he started having a hissy fit. Like
gotta work for it.
Yeah, and even then, they're donos. Like we got that money earlier. That was not in any way a demand. We weren't like, we're owed this. No. It's people want to give money. That's fine, and we're incredibly grateful.
It was right at the beginning too. Also, I just want to say thank you again because the same person is also telling other people to donate in the chat. That's really awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But again, not a requirement.
Thanks, Larry.
We've gone entire streams without getting donos, and it's been cool. We've had fun. I don't do this. I would never do this as a job because I know it wouldn't be financially viable for me, and it would also, if it were to become financially viable, like really well, I would start thinking that I'm owed the cash. You know, like after a while, like I'll be starting thinking, like, where's my? Well, I only got 2 donations this time. Like, I'll get ungrateful, and that's what the attitude they're all fighting. Like you have to fight against that, no matter how big you get, no matter how often the donos come in, or don't come in for that matter. But anyway, this is only one half of the argument, right? Because this For Connor dude got himself a lot of his stuff was leaked, and after this stream, and we're going to have a look at some of the things that he finds jokes.
Uh-oh.
And this is where the cancelling comes in.
Uh-oh.
This is going to go real poorly, isn't it?
This is going to go as bad as this warning is warning you it's going to go. And
oh, yay.
Lovely.
That's probably going to make me mad. Great.
This was on his, I think, either his Reddit or his Discord server. Now, first things first, that's actually not the Confederate flag. That is the flag of the puppet state that the Russians set up in Ukraine.
Yeah, there's no stars and it's not the Confederate flag. You're right.
But it's both really horrible because here's a fascist puppet state flag. It'd be like putting the Vichy France flag up, you know.
And it's just immediately being douchey in front of it too, of course.
Right. Well, I mean, if the disclaimer didn't start it out.
Right. Yeah.
This would definitely follow it up.
Right.
Oh, here you go. I can't imagine being openly racist. Like, what benefit does it have? Like, he needs to be. He doesn't.
What benefit is there to being racist?
Yeah, but that's not the question he wants to know.
I know.
Also, I have to say, 4 Connor has been a very bad sequel. 3 Connor was much better.
This time, it's only problematic. Oh, I can mute this. I can mute the music just to be on the safe side. Okay, there. Okay. They look so fucking white. Like they are aggressively douchey white right now.
Yeah.
That guy on the right is whiter than I am.
That's saying something.
It is.
And we're going to keep skipping. We're going to go past this because obviously this is all stuff he said. They're jokes. Looking for my raid, bug spray, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. But I'm eating my copies of Stuart Little on DVD. Okay. Look at this humor. My God, it's just a joke, bro. Look at this.
So funny.
Look at these great jokes from this great person. He is such man-stealing humor, such real funny humor.
Wow, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
Right? Can we throw him off of a building?
If only we could. But he did throw himself off social media when all this stuff was discovered. So, yeah, he's done.
Damn.
He's completely done. Yikes. And
good, because he kind of should be. This is bad.
This is horrible. But yeah, I don't need to go anymore. You're getting the gist of it, and I'm sure you've heard this all 1,000 different ways and 1,000 different horrible examples. Oh, yeah. But what about this one? Have you heard this one? The Hartford Parish Council Zoom meeting descends into chaos.
Nope. Sounds fun.
This was
is this better than the cat on Zoom?
It came out about a day or two between each other, so it's a little old.
I swear, Judge, it's me. I'm not a cat.
I just want to know, I am indeed not a cat. Oh, good. He said he wasn't a cat. Wait a minute. If he is really a cat, then
and the cat looks so sad too. It was so perfect.
So sad. But no, this is a parish council, so this is like a church council meeting in the UK.
That woman in the thumbnail looked like Mrs. Doubtfire.
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
Speaking of sad,
she's just kicked him out. No, she's kicked him out. Don't. She's kicked him out. Don't.
This is a meeting called by 2 councillors.
Illegally?
They now elect a chairman.
No, they can't because the vice chair's here. I take charge. Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
Read your Bible and do what it says.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Indeed.
Oh God! Like, never missed a person meeting more than I did.
Read them and understand them.
Like, this is the equivalent of, you know, when you go to like one of those like hobby gaming stores, and there's like a group of people that all have like a particular rule set, and one guy just takes all the fun out of it. A DM that takes all the fun out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what that was. Like, it's so not important, but they're all losing their shit. Like, it's like
that guy's gonna have a heart attack over this shit.
He sounds like a general trying to scream at his troops.
Then again, I've seen actual council meetings like in person that go this way as well. So
hopefully there was something a little better over whether or not they should plant a garden in the this year and the church grounds.
What is this meeting even about? Why?
We have to have a garden.
Let's see. Planning. Yeah. After a video of its planning and environmental committee gained more than 1 million views. That might have actually been right. Heated meeting between councillors and members on December 10th, 2020, shared on Twitter, with one individual even creating a parody account for the meetings clerk, Jackie Weaver, during the committee, because parody counts on Twitter is just gonna happen automatically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goldicott's one is still the best. During the committee, Flair Kemper, the council's being removed from the chat room due to disruptive and aggressive behavior. Chairman of the council, Councillor Brian Tolver, who was initially invited to take care of the chair, refused to recognise the legitimacy of the meeting. It's like the breakup of the states and the forming of the Confederacy. What the fuck?
Right.
I refuse to recognize the legitimacy of this parish meeting. Like, dude, really?
I wonder why.
You're meeting for a church. Calm down.
I wonder what the basis of the complaint was. Like, why did they think it wasn't legitimate? Because it was on Zoom.
Calm down. There's going to be donuts and orange juice.
Also, it's funny to see how like officials and like bigger time people are always using Zoom, and like, have you guys never heard of Discord or Skype? Like, why are you paying for this thing?
Well, most people don't really use Skype very much anymore, I don't think. But Discord, I think a lot of people don't use because they associate it with like kids and gaming and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, drunken peasants, take that.
Well,
Still using
I'm just
Skype.
saying, like, well, no, I'm just saying it's just not as popular as like Discord is, because Discord
it's
is
kind
like
of funny because I'm pretty sure Zoom is. It seems more bougie, you know.
It's marketed as like the professional option. That's why.
Well, there's way more of it. There's apparently like.
Is it actually more stable? Like, is it actually better?
No.
Which is the funny thing. It's like, you have to pay for this one, but it's not any better than the free ones.
I didn't have to pay for it, but I also wasn't hosting anything. I'm not really sure. They may have also like decided to waive that because of the pandemic and everybody using it.
Maybe it's temporarily free. Yeah.
I had to use it for school because I was taking classes at the community college here, and it was just a language class, so we switched to Zoom for like the latter half of the class, basically, and yeah. But
there you go.
It works, but I wouldn't say it's like better than Discord or anything like that.
This is the same sort of vein. You know, the people who are really into like the Great British Bake Off for the drama.
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
I've always found this as a declaration of your middle class loyalty card is now being stamped with approval when you're like, ooh, Great British Bake Off. You know,
I love that show.
I'll send the stamp in the mail. You're gonna have to seal it on yourself.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
you're not gonna send it pre-licked.
Huh?
Oh no, it's more fun when you do it yourself.
I honestly like it to watch the stuff that they make. I don't watch it for the drama. I watch it for the actual cooking.
I'm just in a meeting at the moment. Can I give you a call back?
I know.
I've never seen
Is this where he lost him?
Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dear me.
Appalling behaviour.
Appalling.
Chairman gone.
A copy of this will, in fact, be sent.
It's not got that much rat in it.
I hope so.
Out of those people,
Where's the chairman?
Read the standing orders. It now reverts to me.
Where's the chairman gone?
like to elect a chairman for this meeting?
You don't have to elect a chairman. There's a chairman already installed. The chairman of the council.
Councillor Burkle, we've been through this.
You don't. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about.
Can't hear what she's saying.
I'll hire it up a little bit.
The chairman of the council is the chairman of the council.
These are the motherfuckers that voted for Brexit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The chairman of the council is the chairman of the council? I don't get it.
I'm confused. What is he the chairman of?
The
chair.
The chair. What's the chair? The head of the parish. The parish. No, that can't be right. It says council, but we don't have a council chair. I'm still waiting for me bloody sandwiches. I skipped lunch at Nando's for this.
Oh, I didn't get to have a cheeky Nando's?
Oh, cheeky Nando's. I need to go back to Nando's. It's been too long. There's one or two here in Ireland.
We've got one here.
It's
been a little while for me as well.
We don't have one here. Sorry. I wish we did.
I don't know if it's the same as the UK ones or not, though, but it's pretty good.
All right. Unless you want to get deep into the middle class hellscape that these people have forged for themselves, rather than being happy.
I'm also just entertained by the fact that they don't really know how to use Zoom either, and half of their cameras are pointed at their chest.
Yeah, I'm going to subpoena everybody.
Yeah.
I laugh, and yet my face is right down here at the corner of the screen.
Not even. Well, still though, that guy, I can see up that guy.
Could I ask you to be respectful to Jackie Weaver, please?
Oh my, don't be mean. Come on now.
I gotta love these old people fights.
Right.
Here comes the subpoena.
Oh, you do think this is funny, do you? Aye?
Chairman?
Leave. Just you go and help them. She's kicked Barry out, so I'm leaving. No, Barry. No, Barry has gone. I'll stay.
What the fuck was that? Was that him trying to whisper?
I think so. Just like a really angry whisper.
This is the most middle class thing outside of America I have ever seen.
It really is.
Why do I feel like the Dursleys are going to pop up on this at any moment here?
Dude, had that been set in a few years later, they totally would be on this parish.
God.
Another Teams meeting, you fool.
You fool. So much bitterness.
Wow.
He's an angry guy.
We're trying to have a Teams meeting, you fool. We can't if you've got that. Oh, we just don't.
Sounds like a voice actor trying to do a goblin for a comedy game.
Yeah.
Jackie Weaver, I find that the person on Alec Bruton's Zoom is being very disrespectful to everybody.
Oh, coming from you, from Birkenhead, that sounds good.
My first point is to apologise to Jackie, but welcome to Handforth.
Welcome to now he's getting to welcome to Handforth. Oh, we could watch the whole thing, but we have other stuff on it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I think we've milked that for as much as we can.
Yeah, and
it's really weird how they're still trying to be so polite too, even though they're clearly pissed.
What do you think, Shabisky?
Yeah.
All right, good contribution.
I don't know. It'd be better in person because then they could fist fight about it.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go from this to the Karen one.
Actually, I was gonna.
Which Karen one?
Yeah, there's actually a few Karens.
I don't know. I only saw the one right there at the bottom.
Pornhub link right
there.
Yeah, but that's for after the show. It's how I calm down.
No.
My Dark Side Phil approach, or my Nova Patra approach, or even my my Sniper Wolf SS approach.
Oh, we're live. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
I want to raise up to my co-host Grenda that we were meant to be told when we're alive and when we can undress. We start having this back and forth over what the signal is.
Right.
I don't know what the hell that was, but all I know is that it was very, very British and old.
It really was.
And white and middle class.
Yeah.
And completely petty and glorious.
Yeah.
Karen, and now we go over to the American equivalent. Karen insults woman in a parking lot. Plus bonus.
Oh, I don't know. Karens aren't that polite.
Well, yeah, but by American standards, maybe.
No.
New Jersey.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe? I've never really been.
That's what we call New Jersey polite.
Yeah.
Karens in the wild.
Biden, right? Biden is my president.
Oh my God, Diana Troy, what happened to you?
Oh no!
Right?
It was a hard time when you got kicked off the Enterprise.
She used to be so much hotter.
Imagine her now. Imagine her in the one-piece suit that Troy used to always wear.
No.
It wouldn't be quite so fitting in the same way.
President.
Serious bitch.
Yeah. Who's using the lovely?
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I don't. Put your mask on.
My mask is on, you dumbass.
Do you want me to exercise for you too?
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
exercise your right to get on over there.
Yeah, this is
go
my
on
right.
over there.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
I said, put your mask on, says the person who's also not wearing a mask.
And apparently
what a
they're
hypocrite.
wearing a mask, so
Right.
Crucifix and another thing on top of it.
Don't worry, that will save them from getting COVID.
Absolutely.
Yeah, naturally.
There, bitch. You're behind my car.
You're not driving.
Come on, get in the car. Pardon me. I've been vaccinated. No, we're not. She's harassing us.
No, I'm not. They harassed me.
She's harassing us.
Good, prove it.
She won't let us get in our car.
Now, who do you think is at fault here? Or are they
It's hard
both
to
at
say.
fault?
They're both saying stupid things.
Yeah, I'm really confused as to how she's actually preventing them from getting in their car.
Yeah. I
just
think
get
my
in your
answer to your
car.
question is going to have to be, why not both?
Yeah.
Right.
We've seen that
Yeah.
before with the Karens. It's true.
Also, this would be like, if it was me, I would be like getting in my car and I would be like, if you do not move, you're going to be under this car.
Mhm.
So get the fuck out of the way.
I would actually put the car back a little slower first and put like the fear of God in
Yep.
them, and if not, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. And I'm just gonna get.
Okay.
You might want to watch your
I'll still
feet.
go slow, but it'll be,
Just remember, everybody. There's no solidarity between Karens. They will turn on each other on a dime.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
They're basically starving cats finding
Yeah.
like, a dead rat, and they're just going to jump on each other.
That they just get that crazy fucking rage in their eyes, man. Like, where does that even? How do you get to that point? So crazy.
A while back, we were trying to think of the male equivalent of a Karen, and it's been obvious the whole time. It's a Darren.
No.
Oh.
There was already there's already been male equivalents proposed.
You know what?
As the equivalent to Karen.
As far as I'm concerned, a male Karen is also a Karen.
Yeah, it's more of a.
It's a fit-all term.
Yeah, it's like a neckbeard. You don't need to be. You don't need to have a neckbeard to be a neckbeard.
Also, probably the closest is actually a Kyle, because the same outburst, violent behavior.
I mean, if we were going to give them a different name, I like Darren, but
yeah,
the Kyle thing was already established.
It's got that sound alike.
They're the same people who shot monster and punch holes in drywall.
Shabisky, what should we call male Karens if we should change it at all?
There's a name that I heard. I feel like Elf King has too, but I can't recall what the name was. There is already a popular term for like the male Karen, but
that's what I thought.
I don't know about popular.
Yeah, popular. I swear, it's all the kids are saying it these days.
Hang on, I'm gonna just Google this really quick.
There must be a lot of different ones because the first thing I see is Terry, and I've never heard of Terry being a male. Yeah, Terry.
That seems like more like a passive-aggressive gay guy.
You know, honestly, that's what I'm seeing here too, and I'm really confused about that because
I've never heard Terry. Yeah.
Loki Larry says it should be Chad.
Oh, I see one saying that it's Ken.
Ooh,
oh, I think
Ken definitely would be check off all the things.
But it can't be Ken because Ken's just a Ken doll, you know?
Right, I thought Ken was like a different thing, you know, like Barbie and Ken.
Mm.
All right.
But then again, wouldn't he be the type of person who loses shit over his latte being late?
See, okay, that's why I said that like Kyle is the equivalent, because Kyle is the kind of person that loses their shit over something really small like that. Like that's where that stereotype came from in the first place. Like the memes about like Kyle's slamming Monster and then punching holes in drywall. Like that kind of thing, because they're also the same stereotype that like gets set off by like super small things too.
They're you know,
that's why I said it.
Not to make this all political, but when the glorious revolution comes, the Karens will be the first to go.
Will they? I thought we were going to eat the rich first. Karens are middle class.
Yeah, but the rich in desperation will hurl their minions at the revolutionaries, including all.
Also, let's not forget, the rich might have most of the money, but there's not a lot of them, so we're going to run out of that food stock soon.
Pretty much.
Well, they don't have to be. They don't have to be.
We're going to have to resort to the Karens quickly.
They're not the only food stock. They're just the first ones to go.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, we'll run out of them, and then we'll have to go to the middle class people first, and then that's when the Karens go.
That's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I suppose we're either going to all become vegan or all become cannibal. We'll have like this big online poll, this straw poll for like the whole world. We'll just be so.
Being vegan is probably easier than at that point. I don't know.
Yeah, although it won't be as fun.
But being a cannibal would also leave you in the same situation where you'd eventually run out of people to eat. So being vegan,
you don't eat your own kind, and you form like cannibal tribes to attack other.
Eat your own kind. What?
Yeah, because if you form a cannibal tribe, then the others become the food, but you don't eat your own tribe.
So you don't eat your own.
The cannibals got to stick together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
then what happens when you're the only cannibal tribe left and you've eaten all the other cannibal tribes? Then what do you do for food?
Well, at that point, I suppose you realize that you're in some weird 1970s Italian exploitation film about the last man on Earth, and I don't know, you drive off into the sunset and that's it.
I'm just saying, I think being vegan's probably a more sustainable. I'm not even vegan. I'm just practically speaking, if those are the options, that's probably a more long-term solution.
Hey, all jokes aside, I've always thought vegans have the moral right of it. Like they have. I mean, they often do it in a really obnoxious way, like vegan gains. But you know, they are right. It's more sustainable. It's less cruel, and it's
vegetarian. It's fine.
Yeah, even that's a step in the right direction.
I like cheese.
Oh, I love cheese. Although cheese. You can make cheese with vegetable oils.
No. I said cheese, sir. I said cheese.
Yeah, not whatever the hell that abomination is.
No.
You close your eyes and you bite into it, and it kind of tastes like cheese.
No, it does not.
I highly doubt
even
that.
Close. It tastes like plastic. It does not taste like cheese.
Say that again. Say plastic again.
Plastic?
Oh, the way you said it was like plastic.
She said it the European way.
Very briefly. Yeah, plastic. Oh, that's something else entirely. Don't bite into that.
Harris is a man. Wait, Kamala Harris is a man.
All right, now we know. Now we can get a better understanding.
Why did she blurt that shit out of nowhere?
I don't even know. How is that relevant?
Kamala Harris is a man, and that's why you can't move from behind her car.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Are you gonna drive?
Are you a BLM or an Antifa? Do you burn down buildings and kill children?
All right, now we can kind of pick a side more clearly. I think she's kind of making this choice a little easier for us.
Yeah, I think we can definitely see who the actual crazy person is here.
I'm on team. Go ahead and run her down.
Yeah, just back up. You don't even have to go slow. Just like hit the gas.
I can't wait for this to go on Facebook.
I can't wait for
yes,
it either.
you will be ID'd. You will be ID'd.
Dox me. Dox me.
Dox me. Dox me.
Tell her to get away from me. Tell her to get away from me. Tell her to get away from me. Tell her to get away from me. Tell her to get away from me. I'll call the cops.
I dare you.
I don't have a problem.
I fucking dare you.
We are hilarious.
I
I'm gonna video you.
That's
hilarious. Look at you with the Lysol.
You're like a
Look
can
at
of Lysol.
you.
That is fine.
You're gonna put Lysol.
You know what I'd actually, love if she pulled out a gun and just was like, "Do you want to try me?" And they just scarp her.
I like how the new person that came in is already going in on her too.
What the hell is on her feet? Oh my god, is she barefoot?
I can't tell because your screen's not
Yeah. So
looks like it.
Kind of does look like it.
They're like
either that or she's wearing some sort of thin shoes that are shaped like toes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Which is creepy as fuck.
It looks like lab grown meat shaped like a foot. That she's wearing as shoes.
She's clearly in a position to criticize other people.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
You're gonna put Lysol on us?
Bonus, Karen.
Wow.
That was the bonus.
Shit.
Meanwhile, in 1999, apparently.
Apparently.
Party time is what you're saying.
Madam,
whoa.
I'm going to
What?
scan ahead and be very careful. Now, it is on YouTube, so I'm guessing it doesn't go the direction we're all thinking.
No, I'm sure we're not going to see anything. It's just like, what?
Oh no, she's not going to. Is she going to take a shit?
When we find out.
What's going on? She says, what's
Oh, to use as a mask. Nice.
I actually have to give her a little bit of credit for being so creative and so ballsy.
I'm not sure you do.
I just want to be charitable because she looks like she could go for your eyes if otherwise.
I think you're being more than generous. I think she's doing it to make a statement as a fucking crazy person.
I mean, it could be both.
Could be both.
Surprisingly,
why would you do that to yourself?
Small undies for going to the store. But
I mean, that's just her standard.
Do you have to put on bigger underwear for the store?
No. You can wear whatever you want. It's just normally not what you already think of.
Why do you need underwear at the store?
That's also true.
I recommend wearing underwear if you're wearing a dress, but you don't have to. You don't have to. It's just a recommendation.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I find it acceptable. It is a moss.
Is this England? Is this the UK?
Sounds like it.
Yes, I know.
She looks like Bane from here.
Hope those were clean.
Your mask. I grew into mine.
I sure hope those were clean.
I don't think she'd care
Probably
one way
not.
or another.
And quite frankly, I think the bacteria on your neck is less than on the moss.
Yeah, UK. I thought maybe it might have been Australia. But
Bacteria on the moss is less than her knickers. So, hey, well done to you. Hey, brilliant woman. That's absolutely brilliant. Okay.
And when she realized that she may have a yeast infection.
Oh.
Does this suddenly smell like bread in here?
Oh, we could have gone with a fish pie joke, but that works too.
Could have. I feel like you took a slightly higher road.
Could have until you mentioned yeast. Then obviously it had to go in another direction.
Had to be a bread joke.
Yes. We got two more, I think, and then we'd have covered all the major stories. This one you probably heard already.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
no, actually, I hadn't.
Okay, so yeah, Lady Gaga offers $500,000 reward after
Damn.
dog walker shot and pet stolen.
That's intense.
There's actual footage of him getting shot, and he's like, it's shot in the chest, and he falls to the ground. And he's like pleading for help. They took the dogs because the French bulldogs, they go for a lot of money. But I don't think he needed to be shot, honestly. I think if they just put a gun to his face and be like, give us the dogs, be like, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Dogs were
They
stolen.
probably didn't want to be ID'd by the guy later, so.
Miss Asia was able to get away and later recovered.
I didn't want to be ID'd later, so therefore I just escalated the crime instead.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that's usually what the motive is for doing something like that, rather than just taking.
I agree.
Just killing him. Yeah, he probably didn't want to be ID'd
but
later.
just pointing out how much of a dumbass he is. You made it worse for yourself in the long run.
Exactly. It's not like it's actually smart. It's just usually that's the mindset.
No witnesses.
Bleed be recovering well. They are cute doggos. I'll say that. $500,000 to try to get her pets back. I mean, in all fairness, they would never be able to get that much money for two dogs. So I'd take it and just get the fuck out of at least the city and go to a really obscure part of America.
Dude, if I was the person that stole the dogs, I would pretend that I found the dogs and turn them in for the money because I'd get more. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's also true. But then, people would be grilling you on that to make so you best have a foolproof story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So come up with a really good story on where you found the dogs, and
not being recovered. More pictures.
It doesn't say they're going to interrogate people on where they find them. It just says there's a reward offered. Also, you could make a deal with somebody and have them take in one dog and you take in the other dog.
That's
so it doesn't
true.
look weird to have both dogs. Yeah, I'm assuming there's two. I don't know how many dogs there are.
There was 3,
they said 2.
and then
3.
One got back, one got away, and
yeah.
So there's 2 still missing. Okay.
Right. Okay. I'm just saying. If I was the mastermind behind the dog napping, that's what I would do. Because you're right, you would get more out of the reward than you would get for the dogs.
No, that's crazy. But I'm surprised stuff like this doesn't happen more often. In the UK, you often hear about famous people's houses getting broken into for jewelry and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's silly because even French bulldogs aren't worth that much money a piece.
Oh my! Oh yes. Now we have to go into it. So seeing that we're right here, we might as well. Joe Biden, as well as doing fun things like resetting up migrant camps for kids and not going through with the stimulus check, has now started to drone strike.
Yeah. Yay.
Because at the end of the day, he is still an American president.
Business as usual.
And they all suck.
Yep. I bet you Bernie Sanders still would have had to do at least some of these things. Maybe not the drone striking. I couldn't imagine him coming up with an excuse.
I feel like he would have tried his very best not to.
Yeah. Maybe Biden did. I don't know.
Not to. Biden, I think we all know Biden's kind of a pushover. He probably didn't try that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you've probably already heard about all this, but my major problem with is all these people on Twitter just going crazy about guys, good thing we didn't vote for Trump. He's not. We've done harm reduction, and it shows buildings on fire and all those migrant camps set up, and
Well, the migrant camps were still there, and we still had people dying. So I wouldn't say harm reduction, but
they've been incredibly updated since then. Their actual.
We've slowed the progress on our own potential civil war. I think I'd probably call that reduction.
Yeah. But people are still saying it's like a fucking joke. And you know what? I don't want to call him out 100%, but I am going to say the worst person I've seen on Twitter has been Paul Zigo, who almost has been reveling in this shit. Now I know Shabisky, I know you and Paul are tight, but I don't know why he seems so happy to be proven right. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point, Shabisky.
Yeah, Shabisky.
I agree.
I was talking to my wall, okay? Can you leave me alone?
Yeah, but was it answering you? That's the question.
Well, is it Wallace?
Yeah, did Wallace come over to visit?
Wait,
what are
comes
you guys
over
asking
to visit?
me about?
The wall moves?
He runs around. He needs his exercise. He's like any other wall.
Oh, okay. All right. We were talking about some political shit.
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I voted for Trump. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
No, you guys were asking me?
No, he was asking because you're pretty
friend,
close with
Paul Zigo, and Paul has been kind of almost ecstatic in being proving us, as he sees it anyway, proving us wrong, and I don't think that's a really cool attitude to have. But I mean, like, I know you're friends with Paul, and I like Paul. It's just he's kind of like, where's the harm reduction now? Well, Trump's gone. That's harm reduction right there.
Several times a day, Customs and Border Protection officials.
Not for you, CNN. We just want to read. We can still read. Yeah.
For now, anyway.
Soon.
Till literature gets banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit 451 with like
the new Speak dictionary comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the next one will only have 150 words in it.
That's very efficient. It's double plus efficient.
Double plus good.
Exactly.
But no, like they've upgraded the camps heavily. They now have like proper beds and like bathroom facilities and schools and mess halls, but they're still gilded cages. Like, I don't want people to think I'm trying to give it like a pass just because it's Biden. No. And as for the drone strike, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. This is just absolute ridiculous. Even they couldn't have picked a better picture. He looks like he's he looks like he's
Warmonger Biden.
He kind of looks like he just shit his pants,
get him.
honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again?
that wasn't a fart. That's what that looks like.
You sure he's not going to be on the Hartford Parish Council meeting screaming?
Yeah. I mean, Elf's got a point. He does have a history of sharding during interviews already.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like it just happened again, and he's just like, oh.
Well, I'm the president
my
now,
pants.
so I can get away with it.
Presidential pants shitting.
Here's the last one of the last stories of the night.
It's usually not literal, though.
Gender neutral Mr. Potato Head.
Oh God!
What are they gonna call him though?
Like Potato Head.
I'm not really saying they shouldn't. Just Potato Head.
Just Potato Head.
Well,
same with Mrs. Potato Head.
I mean, okay, that's not like that difficult to wrap your head around, though. Just Potato Head is not that weird. I was just curious.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Did we just get another?
Just the tip.
Really, honestly,
we just got another tip.
Another tip.
If you own both a Mr. Potato Head and a Mrs. Potato Head, effectively you already have the gender-neutral Potato Head anyway, because all the pieces are interchangeable.
August, thank you so much.
I mean, Mr. Potato Head is itself is already gender-neutral. You just take the mustache off.
It's just a potato. So
yeah,
exactly.
Don't have genders. Irish people know this better than most.
You guys checked? Are you sure?
We can tell you if you were taking some potatoes.
They are intimately familiar with potatoes and not knowing how to make vodka out of them.
Yeah, we're like the Native Americans used the buffalo, all of it. We use the potato, all of it. You just make chips out of it.
It's much easier.
Potato heads.
What do you use the eyes for?
The thing
growing
is,
more potatoes.
There
you go.
And of course, the thing about potatoes is that they grow themselves like a single cell organism. So there's technically no gender with potatoes.
They grow themselves unless you don't know what you're doing in the garden.
Oh, you tried.
I tried. It was not a potato, but I tried.
It was mostly a good success. Your garden.
No, what I was going to say, the garden was. The potato looked like I tried to regrow one of the mandrakes from Harry Potter, and then it died in the dirt. That's just what it looked like. It was sad.
Although, actually, this reminds me of something amusing I saw when I was playing Assassin's Creed the other day. Speaking of plants and genders, there was this poet you come across who's makes some sort of comment about, perhaps you are also someone who enjoys and appreciates both the petal and the stamen.
Oh.
Nod, wink, wink, point in your general direction.
And yes, Elf, that's exactly how he meant it.
Yes, I'm sure. I don't know how else you would mean that.
I thought that was cute. I was like, that's a very...
it's a nice poetic way of saying.
Shall we say flowery way of saying it?
Oh.
Here is a...
who's this guy in the middle who looks like a strawberry strawberry jam jar?
Who? Oh, that's the Sheikh, the Saudi crown prince. He's the one who killed off that journalist, remember? In Turkey.
Oh my god, I almost spit water on my keyboard.
I mean... Unfortunately,
this guy is unfucking believable.
No, Match, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah. Doesn't he though? Doesn't it look like a jam jar thing?
It does kind of, yeah. I won one of those once.
The gingham fabric that you use for canning, but on his
exactly.
Head. This is what it looks like.
Look,
first thing that popped to mind when I saw him.
So much for the very nice 5, making us
very generous today, Loki Larry.
We're almost at our goal, and I just made
getting
this goal.
there.
Damn, Loki
getting
Larry's
real
been
close.
Really enthusiastic about trying to get you to your goal. So
thank you so much.
Yeah, Larry's been fighting hard. It's been great.
He has been fighting hard in the chat.
But I like I said, you guys don't have to, but we really appreciate when you do. And we're only 20 away from our goal. Well, no, I can count. Nice. I can count because that's a 50. We're 30.
Nice.
I mean, 20 and 30 are pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah. Numbers are transitory. 1, 0, the letter W. It's all the same.
That's just maths right there.
Maths. Yep, absolutely. Plural.
Not just one math, multiple maths.
Many maths. Because you see, you use many numbers to make maths. So henceforth, it's plural.
There you go.
I'm not arguing the logic of saying maths instead of math, because, I mean, it's mathematics. So it makes sense to shorten it to maths.
Technically, maths should be the right way to say it.
Yeah, technically speaking, that would be more correct.
Now,
banned advert. Nice.
Yeah. Now, when we were looking at the adverts on the last Bearded Boozathon, I wanted to show you guys this, but we kind of got distracted with alcohol. So this one's from Tango. It's a sort of orangey drink, orange appley sort of drink you can get, and they had some really weird ads back in the day. Really weird ads back in the day. And
this is that one, isn't it?
This is one that got banned, and you try to guess why.
Hi. I'm asking you if you can seriously consider stocking more tango. It is very important.
This, by the way, ad was not put out to the general public. Instead, it would be sent out to stores to convince them to buy more stocks of stuff. So this is what you'd have seen when you when the Tango ad showed up.
For me, For me. And my state of mind. And my state of mind. Please. Please. Stop tango. Stop tango.
That was creepy.
That was creepy.
The idea is that if you don't like tango, you're going to get passive-aggressively gangbanged by those motherfuckers.
I was thinking kidnapped.
Not sexually, not just not at least I don't think sexually, but this is a more detailed version of it because if I'm right, he reaches for a coke instead of a tango.
James Renner dislikes the untamed aggression of Orange Tango. Well, James, we know where you live.
What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I just said that.
No, I just said that. Stop it! Stop it!
They are drinking.
I wasn't even
harass you.
Yep, if you don't drink, if you don't sell our product, you get these monsters that will bully you to commit suicide.
A word! I want to hear a word! You've been here all day! You've been here all day! Look at me! Look at me! I'm a mess! I'm a mess!
What were they thinking when they made this?
Details on packs. Bill payers will be stung for £3, so ask nicely. What the fuck?
Call for your tango megaphone and join the fun!
What the hell were these people thinking when they made this?
Why do you think it was banned?
Well, I don't know why it was banned, but I do know why they decided not to use it.
Yeah, no, it causes it got pulled from shelves because people were like having like flashbacks to abusive relationships and shit from this.
Yeah, but I mean,
this is terrible.
Just going back to the tango people who decided making this ad would somehow encourage people to buy their product. What?
Right? Like, what was the marketing?
Non-tango drinkers like me have no place in a decent.
Buy this stuff for their stores. Creep them the fuck out.
I like their
weird.
I like their product placement at the same time. I remember those tango ones on shelves. I never liked tango. It was a little bit too syrupy, but I do like this.
I've never had it, but now I never will.
Or what?
Society, phone for your tango.
Oh yeah, it's like a soda or something.
Tango megaphone, please.
Oh Jesus Christ! As seen here in his last known photo.
Yeah.
This is like a beheading video from like Al Qaeda.
It is. Really, that's kind of what it feels like. This man is being tortured. He is being tortured.
And look how it pauses for like the longest time afterwards.
It's so scary.
Oh God!
Join our orange drink cult.
Please no.
Or else the cult will join you.
Yeah.
What's that even mean? What's that even mean?
Can I just go out and buy another bottle of Coke that's full and just beat them to death with it?
Oh, I would love if they made a follow-up one where they have someone fight back.
I believe if you want to use it as a weapon, you're obligated to use Twisted Tea instead.
Done. Deal. I'm not going to drink it. It'll stay a full can.
Yeah.
I'm not into alcohol.
Oh yeah, this is James Corden as.
You know what my roommate is apparently.
Well, lots of people are.
Oh wow, Rowan Atkinson was filming a Fujifilm ad in the same time in the studio next door.
Fujifilm ad. What year is it?
Wow, that was 1990, probably about let's say 6 or maybe 7 at the time.
Oh yeah, I had to ask. Wow.
Yeah, the tango ads were weird. Like the ones that you actually saw on telly were just these, like they were basically assaults. Like tango ad. But they were played up like wrestling fights, if I remember right. Let's pick one. Trying to. Oh, this is one. If I'm right.
Orange Man. Or Orang Man, sorry.
I like that the Rob Cantor Shia LaBeouf is a suggestion up in the corner there.
I'm getting the same vibes from that cult, that's for sure.
A little bit.
Shia the Beef.
Hello, Tony. I think we might use a video replay here. Super, Ralph. Let's do that. Oh, yes, we could be in for a quintessential tango taste sensation here. Why, yes, Tony, let's look again.
Yes, Ralph, the big orange fella ran in from the left, and he gives him a good old slapping.
It just illustrates the bite and buzz of real oranges in tango.
Yes, Ralph, super taste sensation, smashing.
Tango didn't like its customers, basically.
No.
Like it just Orange Man was bad, was a meme long before there were memes because of this. Like he would just rush up and attack you because you drank tango.
It's like how Adult Swim used to play anime even though they hated anime and they would belittle people for watching the anime that they played. Like what? Like why would you make your own product seem like the bad guy?
That is a very strange tactic for sure.
It is. Really weird. I would call it reverse psychology, but like I don't think that it really works like that.
I am 110% glad that the age of the tango ads are over. The Sidona one was weirder too, because it actually had like a 3D apple that would devour. No, a 3D Sidona can that would devour apples because it was made out of apples. But it would the apples would all be sentient and it would run away and it would be like a horror film. Like it was like some sort of monster eating them. Yeah. No escape from the taste.
It's like oh my god! It's like the goldfish commercial that they had for. There was a very very brief time where there was a goldfish commercial where the lyrics to their song said "the snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off." But they canned that version. They canned that version because it started to freak people out. So now they just say the snack that smiles back, goldfish.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the Orangina Hemina again.
Basically, it was like that. It was just like, wait a minute, what did they just say?
Yeah.
Next time you want Krendar, hey Krendar, next time you want Shavs in the show, let's put a still shot of him. It'll be exactly the same.
That sounds like a good money saving idea right there.
We'll always have a third person, and we can just get like a soundboard of the Shav noises, like, what? It was an accident. I'm the greatest. Hey, you guys. hey, big balls.
We should do it and see if anybody notices the difference.
Oh, put a pin on that. We could maybe make that work. We can brainstorm that one a little bit. Right, so we've got our two sweet boys to wrap us up, I think, for the evening.
Yeah.
I do.
Sweet boy time.
One last time, if you are enjoying the stream, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check the links down below for Krendar. Elf King doesn't have anything unless you have something you want to shill now.
Not yet. Maybe someday.
And, of course, Shabisky is a still image, so you don't have to worry about him. But I just put it...
Maybe a cardboard cutout.
No, you'll find the link for Shabisky's channel down there too. Right, so let's go and start with our sweet boy that we never really got to see on the Boozathon. So, oh no, we did, the Tissue Hunter. So let's have a look then at the one. I also want to show you guys, let you guys see what's happening. First things first. Okay, boom. Now, boom and boom. It's been a great night so far, by the way. I've been having fun.
Yeah.
It's been good. Ooh, Kevin's nearly at 500 subs this time.
Getting there.
Yeah. Recording the Pink and... What? Kevin Joseph King, part 260th. Okay, that's not how numbers work, but all right. Recording the Park and white brown brick roof house across the street. Shockingly, he doesn't get any likes, but 2 down likes.
Why are we recording the house? Did it do something interesting?
Right? Is that even legal?
Horrible effort, Kevin. Oh, don't be mean. Oh. Unless, of course.
Come on, BC. Kevin isn't about effort. That's not his thing.
Next minute, you're going to say I'm
He's about being
energy.
a sweet boy.
Come on.
So.
See, look what I got for you.
Cool.
See, y'all say y'all don't call it like you're doing exercise at home, call
Okay,
sweet.
I don't approve of this there, Kevin. That's invading other people's privacy.
I can't even see it. I don't know how invasive it is when we can't even really see what's.
Yeah.
It's so dark. His video. I mean,
it's blackness than a few lights.
I
Yeah.
see how like at home, call sweet. The light with the garage doing exercise. You something very important. He's talking about why you saying germs?
What?
Around the world.
Kevin, you're scaring us now.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I just realized something. Kevin's allowed to leave his home after dark.
That's probably not a great idea.
No. Yeah, that's really not a good idea. Like, I do hope he has, like, if not...
This guy is unfucking believable.
Making it rain today. Thank you. No message?
Oh.
No message from you guys? Just the dono?
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool and dandy.
Dono is a message in a way. If you think about it.
Oxhorn's fat legs were chain spread. Oh, I know what you're doing there, Alan. Alan, thank you so much for the £5, but you just need to go and fuck Oxhorn and get it out of your system, because my fucking God, man, you are obsessed with that tub of disappointing lard. Okay?
Thank you for the dono, Alan Reyes, but
really
save the Monty Rodica for Monty.
Yeah.
I think it's become just like a reflex action for him now.
He couldn't stop if he tried. But we do appreciate the money, though. And hope you're doing well. I haven't talked to you in a while. Someone needs a shave. He's got himself all itchy. Don't lick your lips, please.
I saw that too.
I'm a little worried.
See, now I'm gonna go back in the house now.
Yeah, go back in the house. That was very funny. That was definitely worth a laugh.
Yeah, I said that I'm gonna go back in the house. I said that last night. Right outside. Right downstairs. Right downstairs.
Downstairs.
Right downstairs.
Stairs. There you go. He's got a phone that's more modern than I was expecting. For some reason, I thought he'd have like a flip phone or something.
It's not far from that. I mean,
yeah, it's like a mid-tier, touchscreen. That's like.
Well, my phone is bigger than that, and mine's a mid-tier touchscreen.
I wonder what made him want to record this anyway.
Why does he do anything?
Yeah.
What is the thought processes that goes into Kevin's mind that makes goes, I'm going to beat up a turtle? Look at all my calendars. I want more calendars. Like,
I mean, this is coming from the guy who decided to film himself eating ice.
Oh, I forgot about that. See what? Gonna eat some ice?
All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Everybody, bye-bye.
Yeah, I think we can let this one slide a little bit.
Yeah, but sometimes you just have a raw curiosity as to what the other person was going through their mind. Like what was their perspective?
Yeah, like there has to be a thought process because
what was interesting about this house to you?
Is there people inside you? No, I hope so. Are they okay with you filming? Because that's might justify these downvotes, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, time for our other sweet boy.
Now this one, oh, you'll enjoy this. JoJo.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. I actually didn't plan for this. It's just a good coinky dink that he was doing a... Oh, Buff. We actually watched a documentary about Buff Corral last time. It was,
Very brief one, but one nonetheless.
Yeah, we have more insight to him now than we did before.
Yo, what's poppin', your boy?
What's the title of this video? Because I can't see it that well.
Fighting Gold?
Gold cover.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Are you really? You're gonna make me listen to this? I love that season of JoJo.
Not for long.
There is no pain in this dojo.
It's like I feel prompted to make my own version already, and I haven't even heard it, just because I like that song and I can sing it just fine.
You gotta do that and then send it to him in a comment.
Dress up as Giorno, send it to him, ruin his life.
Yeah. Offer to do a duet with him.
He actually reads the comments all that much. If at all. Maybe he does and doesn't like reply.
Wait. Scroll back up a little bit. Stop. Back down a little bit. I'm telling my children this was God.
And look, 111. Army of Heaven.
Beautiful.
Baby, back up in the levels idea. Now we back once again. Tell a friend, your boy Buff. Anyway, today we're gonna do JoJo, and the joint is called Fighting Gold on the ones and twos. Your boy Buff. How the body looking on upward dick levels up your dicky dick. Let's get right for the do.
Did you say my dicky dick?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, my dicky dick. Well, it is JoJo, so I imagine there's going.
No, let's not. No, come on.
What can I say? I like to watch people squirm.
The way he was paused there looked a bit like a JoJo pose. Not gonna lie.
Come on, Buff Corral. Is you is or is you ain't?
Let's go, ready, say, go. Let's go. I'm still chained to destiny, bound the shackles within me. No matter what I try, there's no escape. You can run, but you cannot avoid it. You can try, but you cannot deny it. In the end, you keep on fighting, get your fate. Let's bury in you knows what to do. Call for it, he'll be.
Okay, he's warming up right now. He's kind of like coiling himself up like a cobra ready to strike. Elf.
Grandar, if you've never seen the show, I wouldn't start with that season, but
well,
I
no,
would start at the beginning. But,
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Can I also just point out something that's always driven me crazy about his bedroom? Not so much the poster. I've gotten used to this now. The poster of himself on the wall, but it's the idea that one corner needs to be like resealed. It's like sticking out at the end. You'll see it.
Your guiding light. In the end, you will see all you're destined to be. You bring the world into a different light. Fighting gold with the courage deep in our hearts. The world's a standard.
Extreme basket weaving.
I will be the one that sees the night. I will.
Those are his hand signs.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing jutsus.
That's you can just see it there. Like dude, just take a thumbtack and just put it into the wall, or even just a bit of glue tack, something.
Until my life breaks apart. The gods above can't stop me. I'll show you what I can be. We'll take the world and path that destiny. Fighting God.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa! There's a face. That's a belting.
I'm amazed he can see anything through those jerry curls there.
Yeah, the amount of oil, the amount of slick oil he must use on that must make him blind.
Oh, you think that's
Why?
intentional?
Why does he
Why
do
are we
that?
assuming that's intentional? I just
It's
kind
definitely
of assume
intentional.
I just kind of assume that happened.
Oh, maybe that's just sweat or something, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some sort of secretions.
You know what I have to say now? You know what I have to say? We've just seen Buff's O-face.
Ooh. Ooh. He's starting to look like a JoJo character now, so I mean, you can't really...
He's prancing.
This isn't prancing. He's practicing his martial arts. This is capoeira.
Oh, he's dressed for it. That's normally all they wear.
The world, faith is the answer, but the true power that matters is the heart that keeps us against the tide. River crawler, reach up to the moonlight, grasping for the stars with all I might.
Kind of like JoJo is doing a crossover.
A what crossover?
Castlevania.
You
Sounds almost like Castlevania music.
You should look up the actual song sometime. It's actually pretty good. It's called Fighting Gold.
Yeah, I've listened to it. So
I noticed.
Yeah.
Don't give up, we'll soon finally reach the sky. With the world hope for you, what will you do if the path leads to endless night? Hold on your very power and watch the darkness cower beneath the bright radiance of your light.
Damn. Well, you got lungs on him.
This is
does
honest
have
to
lungs.
God what it sounds like to be outside of the karaoke competition at NebraskaCon.
Oh God.
Only with a whole lot more funk in the air.
Yeah, like I mean, like yeah, if you're just like in another room and you're hearing it from outside, this is basically what it sounds like.
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
No, you have a little bit
Yeah.
of muffled silence for like.
Well, so it's only those like have you ever been to like a hotel convention center where they use those like movable partition wall things?
Yeah.
Where they're just like carpeted on one side? Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I know
you
what
can
you're talking about.
totally hear other panels and stuff from other rooms. It's pretty funny.
Shabisky, as our resident musician, what do you make of this majestic display?
Amazing singer, and I'd really like to do a collaboration with him at some point if he's up for it. Like, he could sing the chorus, and then I could come in all, rapping, doing my white rap guy thing.
Oh, you have a lot of hand movements.
Down.
Yeah,
I'd be so down.
Are you going to tell us what your name is as you come in?
Yeah.
Like he's just Buff Carell. He's a part of the constellations that move and shake.
This is what he does. He sings badly.
He's a force of nature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like a storm or a lice outbreak at school.
He's he's like a prancing song elemental.
Fighting gold, the spirit dies.
Right there.
Hey,
great.
The timing.
Elf.
Yeah.
I just thought of something. This is the song that Melkor tried to use at the beginning of time to defy Ulovata. Music in the stars.
It was exactly the Buff Carell version because it had to be discordant and terrible. So.
And lo, there was a new town, shriller than the first.
Headcanon, Melkor sings exactly like Buff Carell.
The passion to your heart will tell your enemies apart. I will fight until my power decays. In the end, you and I will show the gods our true might. We'll take the world and bring it to new heights.
end. Like he's just, I have to admit, even by normal standards of his amazing dancing, his footwork was just on point today. You see how he got like tweeter toe, like twinkle toed, like around the place, like it was crazy.
His last comment in the chat. Yes, thank you. That was so great.
Let's see. Guys should be able to wear as much shoe polish on his face as he wants.
Roasted.
What is he doing with his hand? It's like he's paddling the back of a horse that he's riding. Okay.
Was he fisting the horse?
I think it upgraded from a horse to a different type, a stallion. It upgraded to a stallion.
Please do not superimpose this over the JoJo opening theme. It would get bad.
It would get great.
Stop playing with your mysterious pelvic shape.
Oh my god.
Doesn't even say, as always, he always leaves that little edit at the end.
Stops.
Yeah, but like you can see
He
it
just
all.
stops and then just leaves that little bit. Yeah, why wouldn't you just edit yourself out, turning the camera off?
Oh, that was glorious, though.
Oh my goodness, that made me cry.
I'm glad I could contribute to your ruined makeup.
Now he is a JoJo reference too.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was a good show. We had laughs.
All right, everybody. It's been confirmed. Buff Carell is the next one to join Smash.
Yeah.
Still not Waluigi though.
Nope. Buff Carell is
Social
next.
Justice Wario.
Wario.
They could replace the Wario character with the cosplay from Mysterios.
And he's a very confusing character. It's very like he has to ad lib on the spot. So,
oh god.
I think that there needs to be more pronouns, but I also like gold.
God, that is so Mysterios.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was a hoot. Tonight was good though. Did you have
It was
fun?
fun.
Did you all have fun? Was it worth staying awake for?
Indeed. Shabisky, it's time to wake up.
What?
Oh god.
Shabisky,
My makeup is
school.
now officially
Yeah,
running
babe.
down the side of my face.
All right, so I hope all you guys had fun. We had a good crowd, and we had a lot of generous donations. Very cool of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this rate, we probably will at some point in March get the Beard Boozathon 2.0.
Probably.
Damn, didn't expect it to be that quick.
The Marchathon.
Yeah, Marchathon. Ooh, we could time it for St. Patrick's Day.
Well, that'd be fun.
Unless you've got something else planned there, Grandar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously I can't go out because like the lockdowns are still into effect, which is a
Right.
shame. But no, it'd be a
Isn't
good.
it though?
Yeah.
Is that even going to be on a Friday, or we're just going to fudge it a little?
We'll play that one by ear. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Loki, wait, Shab's here.
Theoretically.
But yeah, he's here in our hearts and our lungs because so much backlog smoke.
Well, I think we timed it well. My earbuds are about to lose their battery, apparently.
All right, so let's.
My ears hurt because of my headphones, so perfect timing.
There you go.
My bladder hurts because of this huge bottle of water I've been sipping for the last 2 hours, so I need to go and deal with that.
Yeah, thanks again for coming out, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shabisky, you got anything you want to plug before we go?
If my links in the description, they could just check out my channel if anybody here hasn't. You know, cool guy
It is.
stuff.
It is very cool, guy.
It's right there.
All right.
And Elf, like you said, you're good. Krendar, what are you going to be doing?
Well, we're getting close to the end of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so in a couple of hours we'll be working on that.
Okay. I have nothing to do until Monday, when we go back to Tyranny. And this Friday, we will be joined by Realize TV and Dirt Cobain, who also, Dirt said he's down to being the next person on 3 Drinks Minimum. So that'll be sometime in March.
Nice.
Yeah. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Check the links in the description for everyone here. And my